Alright, welcome to North Star Angling. Ice season is back. And if you're anything like me, you're going to spend a little time in one of these bad boys this year. I'm actually in my basement down here. My Eskimo 3i here. Was just airing it out and drying it out and getting a few things ready. And I just wanted to talk about what I think is the number one accessory you can have for your hub shelter. Because, you know, there's a myriad of rod holders that clamp to the sides and drink holders and things like that, but the game changer is the Clam Hub Light, especially if you fish at night. Obviously, if you fish at night, I do a lot of nighttime crappie fishing in the wintertime, and this thing is just a game changer. I've got two hubs. I've got I'm in the 3i now, so I can stand up, but I've also got the 2i, the smaller, the 2-man. You know, I've got one of these in there. If I buy another hub the next day, I'm going to buy one of these and put it in that. I mean, it's just part of the game once you have it. Once you have it in there. Obviously, it's supplying all the light we have here. Hang on now. I'm in pitch blackness in my basement. Absolute darkness. But the light here, I mean, just fills up the whole room. So you can easily see, of course I'm on my basement floor, but you can easily see to fish holes all through here. Heck, you could sit in the distant corner and read the smallest print. Of course it's real hard to shoot it in there, but it just screws right into the hub here. I don't know if I can block it out. There's a screw that comes right through here. You just pull it out, fit the new one in, screw that in there. I've got the lights that just run down. I put zip ties on them, you know, just run it down the side, and the wires just hang here, and when I'm not in use, I just tuck it in the pocket, and it just clips on like right now. I'm just running it off my Vexilar battery, and that's usually what I do when I'm out on the water. Here's a look at it turned off. We can actually see the thing, but see, in your hub, there's just this one bolt that you pull out, and you put your light on, and you put the bolt that they supply in because it's a little bit longer. I mean, and literally that's it. Got a little on and off button there, and then the wires that run down the side there. Just folds right up with the hub, and it just never becomes a big deal. I mean, it just becomes part of it. Just never give it a second thought. Even if you don't fish at night, I mean, I know why, but if they make these things so dark, and of course it's so you can sight fish and stuff, but I spend a lot more time tying knots and trying to see what I'm doing than I do sight fishing. And I'd much prefer the things with the brighter interior. But the light is so awesome. Even in the daytime, you're in here, everything's all black, or it's cloudy. I mean, this thing is just handy all the time. Could not recommend any higher. It's not fun to buy. I mean, let's be honest, it's $50. You're like, $50? I mean, I did the same thing. I went and tried there's a myriad of little battery operated lights you can hang down from the top, little LEDs and stuff, and they work for a while. None of them light up the whole thing like this, and just the fact that it's attached to the hub, you know, you can't forget it. You've always got your Vex with you, so I mean, you've always got your power. And I finally just gave up on the little toy, the little ones, you know, and I just bit the bullet. And the first time I bought the real thing, man, there's no going back from these Clam Hub Shelter lights. Just an essential. Of course I'll link them down below, but make sure lighting is just key, and I can't recommend them high enough. All right, we'll see you out on the ice.